There it is, the main event of Clash. Apologies if you can hear the drink being poured in. Michael dodging Marty, Marty dodging Michael. Going both blow for blow at the moment. Michael Shaw, top rope cutter. That might be the first ever time Michael Shaw has ever hit a top rope cutter first time. And now they go into Midnight Chain Wrestling. We started Clash with it and we're ending Clash with it. Oh, such good alcohol. So good. And then misses the slap. Yeah, but at least it didn't. Yeah, but to be fair though, missing the slap isn't too hard to return from. Missing the fucking cutter is like, actually like, ridiculous. Lock it up with chain wrestling here. Two very opposite ends of the spectrum in terms of wrestling talent here. It's a standard initial match. He'll probably do it at some point. Marty targeting the leg of Michael. Going for a frog splash, but Michael moves out of the way in time. Dropping the knees to the back of Marty now. He's now targets some punches onto the head. Obviously this isn't a title match, but Marty does have a tendency to beat world champions in non-title matches, but then when it comes down to the title being on the line he falls a little bit short. That's what happened with Max Black. Will it be what happens with Michael Shaw? Will he pick up the victory against the world champ, or will Michael Shaw be able to do what Max Black couldn't and beat the drugged up man from MCW? One. And a kick out at one from Marty. Marty doesn't know what the abbreviation of MCW actually is. He just knows, the only abbreviation this man knows is MDMA, and that's pretty much it. Well, nice kick to the head of Michael Shaw there. And a jumping elbow. Michael Shaw targeting the leg now. Meth coke weed. Midnight Coke Wrestling. A big chop onto Michael Shaw from Marty as he now goes for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Michael Shaw. Goes for that jumping code breaker, but Michael Shaw counters and dodges it very last second. And a spine buster to take him down. That deranged look of Michael Shaw as well, as we've seen many a times. Takes down Marty with a side slam. Goes for the pin. 1. Kick out at 1 again by Marty. It is worth noting that so far in this match, Marty has put down Michael for a 2 count, but Michael has not put down Marty for anything more than a 1 count. Michael rolling out the way here. A leg takedown to take down Marty. As he now goes to lock in a figure 4. Will Marty tap out? The figure 4, of course, a submission that Michael Shaw took time to learn during his feud with his trio of matches with Diego Barbosa, realizing that, you know, if he targeted the legs, then a lot of Diego's offense would be deemed moot. But it didn't work on Marty. Marty now takes down Michael, goes for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Michael. It seems like Michael keeps getting caught a little bit off guard by Marty, which does make sense. It is a guy that, you know, is very hard to predict. Kick out at 1 from Michael. And of course, this is the first time that these two have actually met up in a match, I believe. I don't think either of these two men have faced each other before, despite being in the company for a while. Marty obviously being a little bit more new than Michael, but only by a little bit. Michael being a original from the very first show of MCW, puts down Marty, the same move that won him the world title. 1, Oh no, he didn't win the world title through that. He won the world title through the sharpshooter, didn't he, actually? Never mind. You say you can't lose to Marty of all people, Ryan, but, like, Max Black lost to Marty. And a tombstone to Marty. Michael now just getting more vicious with his offense. Taking Marty a bit more seriously as an opponent here. Having to amp up his offense. That's not letting him down. Jumping down a punch. Busting Marty open. Goes for the pin after seeing him busted open. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Marty, the man who doesn't feel pain. And now Michael, once more, goes in for the pin. Could this be it? 1, 2, 3. And Michael Shaw picks up the win against Marty, doing what Max Black couldn't. And it's safe to say that Marty will not be getting any impromptu world title matches after shock wins in this one. Michael Shaw, despite being on a new show, shows the same dominance and the same fight that he always has. Thriving with that belt around his waist. As he shuts Marty down. Oh, I actually didn't know that. Well, okay, maybe he is tougher than I thought. Yeah, Ryan, that's the reason Marty was in the world title triple threat at Road to Glory, was because he beat Max Black in a non-title match in the Go Home show. He was the one who beat Max Black's undefeated streak, was Marty. So then he just kind of, then that's why it got him insisted on it. What happened in Serena's match? It was a really good match. It's probably, in my opinion, match of the night. And then Thingy, and then Ryan won. Ryan won against Serena.